browser to view the stream. Live stream is starting soon. It hasn't showed me an error message yet. And it hasn't showed me an error message yet. Wait, now it starts that way? And it hasn't showed me an error message yet. Wait, that was weird. Okay, so it's working. Hopefully. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's working. Alright. Hello. Sorry about that. I had some issues and I have no idea what they were. But after trying the things it told me to try, I closed out the program and opened it back up again, and now it works. I think. So, yeah. Alright, I'm playing Watcher Step against Steve Skillton. He's playing Dark. He's playing Agents of Black Sun. So he used his first turn. Interesting, he's using Forlom V. So he's not using my deck. He pulled the obligation he got from hand. Is this Vigo V or Vigo non-V? So I must have activated... Did he draw cards from Force? Yep. So he must have activated the Palace, and he didn't pull that. Yeah, and so I can't read anything into his failure to move out Shizar because it would have cost Force. Moving to the Palace is free, so if they don't move out there, that probably means that they don't have any evasion and they're kind of scared. But I can't derive that information at this point. And I have to step away from the computer for a moment. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Kessel is indeed there. So is the moisture power. Alright. Let's check out, see what's in our force pile. So all three Wisas are there, as well as Boss Ness's Chambers. Pulsar Skate, Outrider, and the Falcon. Mirax Tarek, Dash Rendar, and Captain Han. One All-Wings is active. Two Lukes are active. One Control Tunnel Vision is active. Wedge is active. Three more cards. What are they? Not entirely sure. What are my other active cards? Well, I think using evac is right here. Was Luke's lightsaber active? Alright, let's look again. I think I didn't see Luke's lightsaber. And dude likes the lightsaber. Okay, so there's two more that I've missed. Squadron assignments. And then one more. Squadron assignments would be a good card to draw. Okay. One more. Either way, this is good enough. Alright, so let's evac now. Deflection, moving, Wisa. Alright, those aren't a bad three. And draw some. Run, Luke, run. Okay. Let's get the control tunnel vision. Okay. So the remaining two cards are Wedge and what was the other one? Wedge and All Wings. Yeah, I should draw for the All Wings. Let's see, he has no force active. He doesn't have Emperor yet. So the question is, do I want to try to flip it and then All Wings so he can't sense it? Should I activate next turn and All Wings have a better idea what I want? So I don't have any space evasion right now. Oops, wait, I didn't want to deploy. I just took it out, but that was not something I actually wanted to deploy. Yeah, let's All Wings now. And indeed, I think we'll get the Pulsar Skate here. I should have asked him for what. Is he looking for another blockade site? Does he play the hallway? Is he looking for an effect, or what is he looking for? Another accelerate? I'm just so instinctively used to pressing yes whenever anyone does something like that, that in the rare instances where further clarification is needed, I sometimes do not obtain it. So, it appears he was looking for another accelerate. Or, sorry, a card with Pod Racer in title. Of course, because we must accelerate our plans says that, it therefore has the card Pod Racer in title. It's one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. Okay, when did I put the dinner in the oven? Let's see. We gotta scroll up here. Okay. When did I say it was back? Okay. Back 9:04. Alright, so it's been 23 minutes since then. Alright. Time to take it out of the oven. So I'm going to leave you guys for about 5 minutes while I get dinner finalized. So I'm back, but I'll be eating. I'll still talk, but if it sounds like my mouth full, then I command your powers of observation. What in the world is he doing? Okay, 1 second. And I'm back. He appears to be peeking at the cards in his force pile. Kind of took a... He did that in a strange way, and it's going to come back to bite him. But I'll let him figure that out. As for me, I'm going to use this time where nothing is happening to eat some food. See, look, he's going to undo the draw, and now he's going to undo the card that he put back from the used pile. Now he's going to undo the next draw. Now he's going to have to put a card back. So where did the sight come from? He got it from hand. No wait, he did Vika. Because I think he might have accidentally undone his used pile card, I think. I might be wrong about that. Okay, seems like he's done it. Oh, I see. Okay, so he didn't mess up. He just did it in a different way than I was expecting. Okay. So, now, what's the plan of attack? So I have dodge. That's good. But I can't play Luke and flip, really. How to do this? Also, one mistake I've made before is prematurely playing Luke. It's fine to take a little bit of damage from Radiant's Black Sun. When Luke comes down, Luke needs to be a beast. This isn't a good enough Luke yet. Well, it's not a bad Luke, it's a pretty good Luke. So he has 4 cards left. So he saw 7 cards he liked, right? Yeah, how many did he draw? He drew 3. Okay. So he's happy with that. Either he's happy with that or there are 4 cards there he doesn't like. I think it's more likely he's pretty happy with his hand. Let's see, does Wedge counter? Wedge does counter. Oh wait. No, Wedge does not counter Zuckuss. So I could do like a Mirax to Tatooine. A couple smugglers to the ground. It's kind of weak to a beatdown, and I don't have Hoojix. I don't really have any kind of evasion for just random smugglers on the ground. I have Luke-centric evasion, but that's it. What if I try to play 2 ships this turn? It doesn't seem that great either. They're both kind of weak to Zuckuss. I really want him moving. Alright, let's check the reserve. What do we have here? One moving is in force. This is Boss Nass's Chambers. Hoojix is in reserve. If I just play Lando, he can dodge the beatdown. But then he could grab dodge, and that would be annoying. Elors is in reserve, so what, 258? If I pull Elors and play Lando, I really don't have enough force to also play space. If I flip him, he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 force. So 15 total. That's enough to do pretty much anything he wants. Outrider is in force. So what if I played Mirax Outrider Wedge or something like that? We can't do that. But I could do. No, I can't do both of them. I could just do Mirax and draw more. That's actually not terrible. Draw more and save more. Where are we on the other things? Sorry about the messes there. I don't hate that. What about other Starfighter guys? Captain Han. So Captain Han and Outrider. And another All Wings. Are all. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and I finished eating, so that's enough of the slow play here. Let's try picking up the pace a little bit. We're gonna pull battle plan. We're going to play squadron assignments. Use pulsar escape. Mirax, she goes to Tatooine. And I draw some. Okay, there's Outrider. Do I stop here? Yes. So don't have it's a hit. This is a deck that conceivably could play its worse. No, I just don't see it in the aobs. We're going to play. No, I want to save a horse. So what do I lose here? Interesting question is, should I have tunnel visioned for Boss Nass's chambers? And I think the answer is yes, I should have done that. Oh, and there was the other moving. There wasn't a moving active. I was stacked on evac. Yeah, let's lose from reserve. Okay, I'm glad I did. Although losing dash would have been pretty bad. Yeah, there are a few bad losses that I didn't want to take there. Dash, Falcon. Yeah, I definitely should have tunnel visioned for Boss Nass's chambers. Not doing this was a mistake. It adds a card to my force pile for next turn, and then to every turn thereafter. Well worth the tunnel vision. But on the other hand, now I preserve the tunnel vision. No. 100% I should have tunnel vision for the chambers. Okay, so I see 3 ships in there, presumably plays Pauline's Fist. I don't think he's really going to go much over 4. So if he has any space in hand, I'm assuming it's just Pauline's Fist. So I can be pretty lax about reinforcing space, I think. 1 hidden weapons. I don't see a Boba Fett, so I'm assuming he has Boba Fett in hand. Okay. Didn't he do that before? Oh no, he didn't. So that's interesting. He wants that card above the 5 that he's paying for Emperor. So what does that mean? He wants something 18 from the top. Or he wants it at least closer to the top. Probably not I'm assuming the number 18 isn't particularly relevant to him, but he wants access to this card sooner rather than later. That also possibly indicates that he is not anticipating spending much more force this turn. The Emperor was the only certed deploy that he'd make. I mean, I don't feel like that gives me that much information about his hand, because there really aren't that many proactive plays that you make as aobs. It's more of a reactive deck. Like, he'd wait to attack someone. I guess it means that he's not attacking Tatooine, but I kind of knew that already. It also means he's not playing at Coruscant, but I wouldn't expect that either. So, yeah, I don't think I get any kind of a read on his hand from his failure to, or from the timing of that use pile play. Yeah. Or force pile peak, rather, I should say. Emperor's going to the farm instead of the cantina. Perhaps he's going to add more. No, I didn't think he would. Either way, Luke's going to attack Emperor this turn. Although attacking Caesar also has merit. But he's got a power of 10 here. I'd have 7. I add 1. It's easier to hit Caesar. He'd have to have ceasefire, but he probably does have ceasefire. Probably has barrier as well. Did I see barrier in the reserve? I don't remember seeing barrier. I should probably tunnel vision for a consequential here. I don't want Luke to go up defensively against Emperor at Moisture Farm of all places, where I used Force Lightning and the Moisture Farm text would combine to add 5 to his swings at Luke defense value. Alright, let's... Okay. So we're circling. Alright, let's go ahead and do this now. And consequential barriers isn't reserve. As this boss Nasus Chambers. Ugh. Yet another reason why I should have tunnel vision for that last turn. Now I have a 0 in my reserve. Alright, how many of these cards do I really want? These cards would I like to have in my hand right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, alright, so almost every one of them. So I'd say it's worth using the Forced Mirax here. point, I'll Mirrex one of the Lukes. One of the less desired cards, but not horrible. So this one can beat up but that also means he could Force Lightning Lost, killing Lando. So if I start with Luke, and he could Barrier. Let's see, that's 6, that brings me down to 9. I don't really see what that gets me. Well, no, it means that Luke would be there. Let's see, if he barriers and then I kill Emperor anyway, Luke's there. But then he can't dodge if I kill him with the other smugglers unless I move the other smugglers away. I have Clash of Sabers for Boba Fett. Django is in reserve, or was in reserve. So I do have talent cards, so these two, like one other, that's 8. That makes it hard to Force Lightning anyone if I lead with talent card of these guys. He didn't have Gek, because Gek was in reserve. Yeah, let's do this. So I'm flipped now. So yeah, now let's play Luke. Let's see if he barriers. He's thinking. Oh, this is bad. I'm not going to save myself enough force to play Lando and to have Clash up. Or to move 2 smugglers away. I didn't count on that. Okay, he lets that happen. Really like Hear Me Baby. I'd also like to get a 0 out. Using Visa. I think Hear Me Baby is more important. Let's also play Lando. At this point, I think pull the Wisa. Yeah. I still don't have enough force here. Even after like my father before me. I want one force to move Luke away. One force to initiate battle. Using form. But again, with Hear Me Baby, UI control, and forfeit fodder around, I'm pretty safe. So, let's just... Alright, yeah. I'd forgotten he could do that. It's a hit was a card in reserve, and I didn't get that from the Mirax. Let's see, so now do I move Luke over here? I think so. And let's still use that. This lets me dodge and run the run, potentially next turn. So let's look here. But, so I'm reasonably happy with the state of my Luke. Or, well, there's very little he can do about dodge. Could possibly play, like, get combo, but I saw a non-combo Gick. Clash isn't available to me. Hear Me Baby is pretty much just going to be hitting Weapons Canceller. I see no reason to use it to cancel Ceasefire in this match. Basically, the weapons phase is my enemy. I don't want Luke in the weapons phase of battles, or if he is in them, I want to be able to control it. Activates 14. I think he might have activated too much. Because I count him activating 12. And let's see. What did I say? That card was 16 from the top? And he four-lombed Ellis and four-lombed again. So he would have just drawn that card that he put back, right? Am I wrong about that? But of course he shouldn't have gotten that to that card because he activated too many. I think. Unless I'm missing something. Wait, what? I thought he was thinking about how much he'd activate. Are you sure? Okay. Yeah, alright. He's coming back. Or what's going on? Wait, I show his entire deck is being active right now. I'm so confused. Alright. I think he's now back to the right state. So he should be activating 12. Or he's back to the beginning of his turn. Now he should activate 12. Alright, there we are. And so yeah, he must have activated that card that he put back with aobs last turn. So I think he should be ignorant of the top card of Reserve, or maybe not. Maybe he'll have known it from a prior force pile peak, but that's assuming he has perfect memory of those things, and just humans really don't have that. Or maybe some humans do, but I would not expect the typical one to know, to be able to track entire piles through their various iterations around the life force. I certainly can't do it. Drains 2. I wanted those cards in reserve. but would I also be fine with them in my lost pile? And I think the answer is yes. And I definitely think more so than anything that's in my hand right now. So until he's been removed, the one card I didn't really care about. Sorry about the mess. Fine in lost pile. I should probably operate on the assumption that sorry about the mess won't provide too much value for me. I think playing it for its sorry about the mess function is more realistic than playing for blaster proficiency. Just because I think either way it's getting ceasefired. So yeah, I'd probably only play it from my hand. I don't even know if I'd do that. Maybe I just try to deny ceasefire value. Okay, so well, maybe I use this to cancel out a weapon. Maybe he has to grab Hero Baby. And therefore he can't grab dodge. Or maybe I dodge, make him grab that. And then I can loop Hear Me Baby. Let's see. Thermal Detonator, huh? That's too scary. I'm dodging. We're not letting a battle with a thermal detonator get it to a weapons phase with Luke. Definitely not. So I'm going to try to react away from the battle. Alright, let's go to the cantina. Alright, so he's pulling firepower part of the battle. So I will there's some reserve again. All wings. Dash. Okay, dash was the card I didn't want to lose from reserve. I'd forgotten dash was one of the cards in there. Well, I would still do it. I'm not changing that. Question is now, do I want to all wings from Lost during his turn to get the Falcon? I think I'd wait on that. Maybe not, maybe. Falcon was another card in reserve, right? Okay, so interesting, he doesn't grab dodge. I think he's probably saving his grab for Hear Me Baby. I could also blaster deflection the thermal detonator. Can I do that? No. Because it's not targeting my character. It just blows up. How exactly does this work? It doesn't work in the way that program trap, does it? No, so I could modify it. Oh, I could have played dodge to subtract 3 from all of the destinies of the thermal detonator. Wait, does that work that way? No, because he's not targeted. But I could use Wisa. So, worst case scenario, I'll have to have a Wisa for the thermal detonator destiny. So leaves Emperor in front of Luke. Must now have Gick. Let's assume he now has Gick. So the question is now, should I be attacking this site to try to destroy the thermal detonator? And I think no. It's too risky to attack. And it's risky for him too. Alright, so let's see. Both of his guys are Destiny 2. None of my characters are Destiny 2. So I need some kind of Destiny 2 character beatdown. So Theranet is Destiny 2. What other Destiny 2 characters do I have in the deck? I think Theranet might be the only one. Yeah. Huh. So that's probably not going to work. If I have the Wisa in hand, I could force him to have 2 6s in order to kill Luke. That seems unlikely. And when does the thermal detonate? So I'm assuming that unlike Program Trap, the thermal detonator checks the Destiny upon the resolution of all 3 Destiny draws. Whereas Program Trap is an automatic response to a Destiny draw. I'm gonna have to ask about that in the rules, but alright. Let's just proceed with the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Drain. Okay, so a question here is, do I play Sorry About the Mess to make him burn a ceasefire now? Thereby letting me play it during battle? Thereby letting me swing during battle? That seems kind of reasonable, right? And the second question is, do I grab ceasefire? That also seems not bad. I'll cancel at least one hidden weapons. And I just don't let myself get cornered by the second one. I think I can manage that. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so it's just letting it happen. I have no idea what these destinies are. Hopefully they're good. Not good enough. That's unfortunate. Okay. Now. How do I want to approach this turn? Could add some guys to the uplink station. That seems actually not bad. Add like 3 guys there. Really splitting my forces if I do that. I'm gonna find it hard to reinforce any location. Then again, I have neighboring. Makes him split his forces as well. But what do I do if in response to that he just moves these? What if I attack here? I can't do that this turn with the life or with the cards in reserve deck that I have. But in response, if he moves over, I could just battle. So it makes him commit more resources than me, probably. Yeah. I feel okay at that site, so. And I have neighboring. So let's see, 5, 7, 9, 10. And save a couple for Clash. A couple to possibly dodge. That leaves me low on resources in hand. I still like it. No, I don't like it. Because then, how do I respond to space if that happens? Should I tunnel vision now? What would I be looking for? There's nothing really I want. The bottom card is a 6. Alright, let's do the shuffle of the deck. Venturi. Wedge, just in case the Falcon is in there. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it was in reserve last turn. But just in case. Wait, where did the Luke go? Did I shuffle my reserve? Why is Luke not the bottom card? Because I Mirax last turn. Did I add cards to my used pile? I should have pulled weapons display so I could retrieve her. Then again, I kind of want dodge in my lost pile. Let's play. Should I add a second pilot here? Yeah, let's be a little bit safe about that. Go ahead and battle Emperor. Stunning leader. Okay, I guess I really should have pulled weapons display. That I did not foresee. So let's see. I still leave Luke here rather than there. Let's save some force, but let's draw as well. Alright, drawing. I have dodge now. Draw one more, okay. Still nothing. In terms of what? I can't remember what I started that sentence to say. What was the card I was looking for when I was drawing? I know I didn't draw it. Oh, it's a hit. Well, it wasn't really. That wasn't a card I was seeking, was it? There was a card, though. It was a card I really wanted. Was it It's a Hit? I wouldn't mind Captain Han. But I can find him, I assume. Well, I mean, I definitely can find him. I have control television in hand. I spent too long not taking advantage of control television. That was a misplay. right now it's not an especially great card in my hand. It would have been better used in the early game. What did he use a force for? Wait, does Forlum cost a force now? No. So what was the card? So he activated everything he could, but he used one. So assuming I don't need anything from my force pile here on his turn, right. I feel like he doesn't read what I'm writing. So what I'm trying to figure out is why he used one. I think he might have done it inadvertently. Okay, yeah, it is indeed inadvertent. And now he will presumably be emperor. And so what am I worried about? What am I most worried about? So I'd rather get through this turn without expending dodge. Yeah, I actually would much rather do that. Because if he forces me to dodge away from the cantina, right? Then I've got this site, which I can't really go to. Having expended, sorry about the mess, I really don't have a ton of ways to get around Django. I mean, I could clash him and battle the other things, but that's only a temporary solution. Django will still have a thermal detonator at that site. So I won't get control of that site. And then presumably if I were to dodge away from the Emperor, I won't be returning to the Emperor's location. Although I might be able to, like moving, excuse me, moving in front of the Emperor and whatever other minions would arrive with him seems foolhardy. But if I could deploy a couple guys, Maybe even 3 guys if I can get Leslomi to pull Elors or something, or maybe tunnel vision for somebody, maybe. Maybe used vision for somebody. There are some ways. Okay, Falian's Fist to Coruscant. That's a nice passive play that I'm totally happy to see him make. And he flies them up to Falian's Fist, all 3 of them. Yeah, this is perfectly okay with me. Now I'm going to use the Falcon to attack there. Alright, yeah, Luca's running away from Django. I'm just not going to get into a fight with it. Alright, so let's see. Now, I do want to Murex this turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Bionic Hand. Well, there's Elars. And let's see. Now we'll pull weapons display. A little late, but there it is. I do retrieve dodge, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, I have a dodge in hand, so it could be worse, which is also in hand. Wait, I thought I was gonna put it could be worse back with something. Did I not end up doing that? I guess not. I presume I haven't drawn it again. No, I think I did draw it again. Yeah, I put it back with Like My Father Before Me because it's more of a late game card than an early game card. Even now, I think it's still too early to play it. Well, probably not quite yet. But yeah, early in the game, you would trade losing 1 for activating 1 almost every time. Maybe not 1-to-1 ratio, but active cards are more important than your life force, because the game is based on the accumulation of resources, but then later it becomes more about the preservation of resources. Oops, no, that's too much. Ooh. Huh, this is a problem. So let's see. I've got 14 life force. 1 to 9, 10. I want 14. That's barely. No, I want 15. Alright, so we have to walk lane here. That gets me Dash Rendar back. That's actually really good. Should I Wisa here? I think I should Wisa, despite its application for the thermal detonator. I can get that in other ways. Yeah, let's Wisa. That will also inform me as to whether Falcon is in my reserve or not. Or, I mean, Captain Han. Captain Han is in reserve. Okay, so if I activate 10, I will have 12 active, tunnel vision, 10 active, 3, 7, 9, 10. Like My Father Before Me, 11. If it's not enough. But I definitely can't burn the... How do I do this? I can't burn Hear Me Baby right now. That's too important. Alright, so what can I do without? I could not play around close call. That seems like the best idea. If he close calls me, he close calls me. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So I tunnel vision, 12 cards, and then I Falcon with Han and Leslomi. It goes down to 3. Battle, go down to 2. Move, go down to 1. I have like my father before me, and I stay at 2. So wait, I can play around close call. But I just don't need to. Right? Do I? So did I just count that wrong? 12, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I did count it wrong. Yeah, whatever. Of course, I don't have anything for barrier right now, because I still haven't found any consequential. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so let's start with the drains. Should I shuffle the 7 to the top? No, because close call used would hit the 7 whenever. Maybe he sees a 6 and decides to close call use that. If he has close call, that wouldn't be a strange thing for him to do at all. So, but if he's has the knowledge that there is a 7 in there and he has close call used, then he's going to save it for the 7. So, yeah, of course I don't do that, of course. Okay. It's tunnel vision now. Is there a time where I want to do this? So let's see, run like run doesn't seem like it's going to be useful right now. Yeah, let's get a 6 on the bottom of reserve for next turn. So he does have the barrier. I don't have anything for that. Do I grab it? No, definitely I should not grab that. Maybe I should. No, of course I don't grab that, of course. Wait, oh, because did I didn't weapons display. That's where I messed up the counting. Alright, let's go back to that. Oh, I'm so silly with these things. Alright, so that recirculate, use 1, retrieve 1. Tunnel vision. Get Captain Han. Put that back. No wonder I kept on being off by 1. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Barriers. Oh, wait, not LRS. You Duros all look the same. This Lumi. Will I play? Yeah, I'll go play. I'll take the leader. Of course I play. I'll take the leader. Use 1. Let's see. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it worth it to playcastable move there? I kind of think it is. And keep 2. Yeah. Pass the turn to him. Okay. I like my position. I would really like it's a hit in hand though. That's probably what I want more than any other card. Because I want to be able to cancel Ellis is the reason why, for those of you who are wondering why it's a hit. Ellis scares me more than anything else right now. Sorry if I just hit my microphone or scratching my beard. I don't really like facial hair, but I like shaving less than I like facial hair. Up to a certain point. Because there comes a point where it really interferes with my eating. And then I like the facial hair even less than I like shaving. But then you have to factor in the laziness. And I just continually hate the fact that I have facial hair, but never get around to shaving it. So, yeah, but I'm not at the point where I'm having difficulty consuming food yet. That'll probably be a month or 2 away. So, the shave will not happen for a couple months. Let's see. What can I lose here? Again, I feel like I want all the cards in hand. Chewy seems a little bit expensive. I really should upgrade this to the EPP Chewy now that that's released, although it's not released in PDF form for Holotable yet. So yeah, but this would change. Let's see. Do I lose anything from hand? I think no. I think I lose these 2. Yeah, I don't need that significant life force investment. That's yeah. I needed to get. Oh, there's the it's a hit. That's too bad. Well, now it's in lost pile, so I'll have access to it at least. And I also now it could be worse without fear. I just need to save force from now on. But yeah, what I was saying was actually this answers a couple of things. That was probably the biggest deploy I'm going to do for the remainder of the game. Is Captain Han and the Falcon with somebody else. Luke's already on the table. Falcon is the second most expensive thing I ever do. Dash is a lot cheaper. Chewy, if I ever deploy him. Okay, yeah, that's going to be an expensive turn if I do Chewy and somebody else. But I'm not even sure I'm going to do that. Maybe I should have just lost Chewy right now. I don't really know. Okay, there's a bullet tap. So Ellison Hinter and Zakatsumisenter are still in reserve. Slave 1 was the other ship that I saw. But I see a Django and a Boba Fett. Slave 1 doesn't really worry me. Since I've yet to see a blast door controls, and he didn't play it when he dropped these 2 on me. He may not play blast door controls, or he may just play they're still coming through, and I'll cancel my barrier when I actually play it. But I think I might it might be profitable for me to assume that my barrier is actually alive. Barrier is one of the best evasion cards in existence. The problem is that because of that, its cancelers are similarly ubiquitous. So there indeed is the Ellis, and I will be canceling this. But as everyone seems want to do, he's waiting for me to respond right now, but that's not how it works. Alright, so now that he's done that, I unfortunately can't draw it. But alright, let's go ahead and play the It's a Hit. Yeah, that would have been so much better if I could have It's a Hit it from my hand. And then had it again for like a second Ellis. Or had it for the dreaded It's Worse. Because now I have nothing for either of those, and I mean, I just don't think he has It's Worse. Like, why would he be playing It's Worse in this deck? He doesn't care about me tracking. He doesn't cause laws. Bleh. He doesn't cause large packets of damage where you expect it could be worse to be particularly devastating. It just doesn't seem like a card that you should play, but you also just can't count out anyone playing it randomly. Because, I mean, it does just win games. Just crushes, just 100% game is over once you play that card sometimes. And that would be the situation here. And I've got all my shields pulled, so I don't even have a possibility of doing ultimatum. I'm definitely not going to use Hear Me Baby on that. Now, one possible thing that could happen to me and could cause me to lose the game here is he might just deploy some guys and battle Luke and play First Strike, do hidden weapons, and yeah, I'd probably lose the game at that point if that happens. Because I want to have the force to play my canceler interrupts. But I was kind of counting on that not happening, but now he's force pushing. So maybe that's going to happen. I was thinking if he Ellis'd, if his first plan was to Ellis these guys here, that he wouldn't necessarily have a follow-up in the form of attacking Luke and First Strike, and that I would be okay to use the 2 force. But yeah, I mean, it's better to have lost the It's a Hit than not have had access to it at all. So there is that. What's up? Yeah, so good girl. But yeah, this is a potentially worrisome turn. However, he must also be thinking about what he needs to do in Coruscant to avoid just getting blown out of space here. Or maybe he is resigned to his fate of being blown out of space. The Skyhook can't leave Coruscant. So yeah, I might still be able to win even if he does capture Luke. Oh, that would be kind of difficult. Well, I'd have to take the fight to Shizor at that point and use my smugglers to attack him as relentlessly as possible. And then kind of rely on my space drains to close out the game. As I'd get free drains, he'd have to pay, but he's causing the ping damage there, and he'll definitely have a decided ground advantage. So yeah, okay, good. Yeah, totally fine with that happening. Alright, if he wants to fight me over Coruscant, that's okay. That's a battle I will eventually win. Okay, yeah. Okay, that turn, I'm fine with how that turn worked out. Okay. He didn't capture Luke, he didn't kill Luke. He didn't have first strike. All is well. Now, let's see. Does let me add to hyperspeed? Adds 1 to hyperspeed of any fighter. So I can get the Falcon to Tatooine from Coruscant. Therefore, I can comfortably add dash here. I mean, I'm just gonna destroy Coruscant. Is it even worth adding dash? Yeah, let's add one more. Activate one more. Do I play? Yeah. Let's not play around close call used, or should I? No, of course I don't play around close call used because he has Guri. I could all wings. Maybe it's not worth all wingsing though. No, for 3-4. No, of course not. Of course it's not. So in that case, let's so we activate what 2, right? What 2? Dash Ranger should be the second to bottom card. Did I Mirex that turn? When was the last time I Mirexed? Did I Mirex last turn? No, I didn't Mirex last turn. Did I Mirex? No. So, yeah. Dash should be the top card right now. The other card should be some random card. Although the 6 would be the this card should rerun the Grun, right? Yeah. So the top card of the forces run the Grun. I could activate 1 fewer and have run the Grun be one of the 2 cards in my reserve after I pull dash. Is that something I want to do? How relevant is that? So let's see, I'm going to have power 9, 15 to his 10. Or not, to his 4. Yeah, it just doesn't really matter. Let's save the 6 for possible. Yeah, we'll put the 6 on the bottom for possible draws next turn. Alright, so let's do our 4 strains. And none of those things, so let's go ahead and get Dash to Coruscant. What? Where did Dash go? What? is going on here? How are neither of these cards dash? Okay. Okay, so I used weapons display and dash. So use one, retrieve dash. How did a card get underneath that? Oh, because I just recirculated like 2 seconds ago. And I used 2 force to cancel it to hit. So the second to bottom should be dash. Alright, so I can get dash next turn. Alright, so I know where dash is, I think. Alright, so we're all wingsing. Yep. Alright, well, that's that. Okay. Yeah, yep. Alright, any other actions in... Let's see, should I be taking one of those? I guess I could take the Wisa, just like in case he has another Ellis and I can't, just like as the most cautious I could possibly be. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Of course, he did just save 3 force, and I don't have inconsequential in my hand, so he might set for stun Han here, and I could just easily lose. But I feel like he would have done that on his turn had he had access to it, so let's hope he doesn't. Because, yeah, that didn't occur to me until just now. But yeah, inconsequential berries is another card I'd really like to have in my hand. Okay. Fortunately, he did not have control set for stun. Use the all wings. And draw the 5. Hey, alright. So I have... Oops. And I did an accidental search. But it's not an issue. And he draws a 6. However, I'm immune. He does have, does not have to forfeit Chizar here if he does not want to. Of course, one of the downsides of evacing is if he had drawn a 7, I wouldn't have been able to Captain Han it. Okay, so he does lose Gary. Vigo forfeits for 6, Gary for 7. I have 11 attrition. That covers. Nope, he forfeits Chizar. Gary stays. Okay. So it's better for him in space, but better for me that Chizar's dead means that even if Luke does die, I'm still safe from his flip, unless he's able to get Shizor back. And let's see, let's draw some cards. Owings is decent. I just really, okay, well, that's a safety card. Just really want a consequential here. Should I draw another one? No, I should not draw another one. Alright, let's put back the 6. Okay. So, yeah. Is he playing that used? Wait, that was used. Do I grab that? No. I just don't think, yeah. Yeah, I have ways for that not to hurt me. Unless if he has a 7 tracked. And if he had a 7 tracked, he wouldn't have forced lightning use just there. I don't think he has a 7 in the deck. There's no 7s that are particularly amenable to be included in aobs. Orising's Blast Rifle is the only one that comes to mind, and that just seems like a dubious inclusion. Not inclusion. And I haven't seen that in his deck, and I haven't seen Aura Sing. So therefore they would have had to have been in his hand pretty much the entire game. Or, I mean, I'm sure there are exceptional circumstances under which I've, could have seen Life Force that have just always been in his force pile or something like that. But I just don't think it's likely that both of them are like that. And I probably would have seen Aura Sing by now had she been in the deck. Alright. I just don't, yeah. I feel so in control of this game. The only way I think I lose is if I get It's Worse for 1,000,000, so even though I don't think he has It Could Be Worse, not taking chances. I'm just pretty much never going to play They Could Be Worse, which means I should probably lose it, except that just seems also really bad. Maybe there will be an opportunity to play Could Be Worse when he doesn't have much in the way of force pile, but right now he could just decide to go for it, and it could be worse, or It's Worse for me for 20, at which point I would instantly just lose the game, like literally. Well, he does have control set for stun, and I never could find. Yep, and he tracked the 5. Okay. Oh no, he missed it. The 5 was for something else. So he was just kind of going for it here. That worked out for me. Oh, right, he mistracked. Okay, so that also worked out for me. But, let's see, so had he gotten that, yeah, had he gotten it, I still could have killed the Fallion's Fist. Yeah, assuming he doesn't add anyone more onto it. Or wait, no, I couldn't have. Because Lezalumi does not draw on her own. I actually couldn't afford to play the Hujix combo. Because, what do you call it? Yeah, the thing. So yeah. What was the 4 on top? Is it inconsequential? I just remember seeing a 5 and a 4. If it is inconsequential, it was rather silly of me not to have just Merricked for it. Just now. Like, immediately upon recirculating. But, Yeah, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should be Mirexing away. That could be worse. Okay. So he's using Emperor now. So the Force Lightning was still in there. You're a dragon. Yes. Oh, you're such a fierce hunter. You are. What a good girl. Do you want to sit up here? Oh. So he uses Force. Well, no, maybe he didn't. So that would have been a reason. I mean, obviously he was. Excuse me. Obviously he was playing Force Lightning used in order to track that card. I mean, that would have been an argument for grabbing it. It's just, why should I grab it? Okay, let's see. Or do I want to? Alright, so wait. Hold on. Alright, so even against those two, do I bury? I think I don't bury either of those. The question is, yeah, I think I saved my grabber for the hidden weapons still. So he obviously has hidden weapons here. So I think I'd dodge if he shoots at either Lando or a Talon card. I'll go ahead and dodge here. In which case, maybe I don't even need to cancel the hidden weapons. Okay, so he would have missed either way. So let's see. I haven't been using Talon cards game text all game, by the way. That was bad of me. Let's see, so he only gets one destiny here. So he could hit weapon somebody, but I just kind of don't care if he does. So maybe I should just grab this one, let it go. And yeah, that's actually what I'm going to do. Wait, what was that destiny for? Was that battle destiny? I don't wanna... Wait, how do you retry? Are you talking to me? What's the question? Okay. Yep, no, I would have said something if I had an objection. That's fine. I'll be right there. Okay, I think he overlooked talent card, which was the thing. Okay, I'm going to have to leave for about 5 minutes or so. Never mind, I don't have to, because he's just conceding, and yeah, he's correct about this. I'm going to be taking over the game from here on out. I think even if he hit the set for Sun Destiny, I was still fine. Alright, I have to go now. Thanks for watching. Good night.